Hello everyone, I'm Annette Jiménez, staff writer with the Catholic Courier and El Mensajero Católico, and we're here today to present to you a recipe of a Christmas treat. It's a dessert that you might be familiar with, but this time it has a Latino flair. And I'm here with Yolanda Benítez, who graciously has opened up her kitchen to walk us through how to make rice pudding, but this is the Puerto Rican version, arroz con dulce, which literally means sweet rice. So let's get started.
Okay, so let's get started. First ingredient is you want to get a medium or a short grain rice. And what you have to do first is you need to soak it for 2 hours prior to starting the recipe. The recipe requires that you cook it in a pot. And you could cook it in a Dutch pot, or you can use what this is called in the recipe a caldero. And again, this is actually 4 cups of coconut milk. We're going to do the salt, cloves. We're going to put that in there, and then we're going to put the cinnamon sticks, 2 pieces of ginger, and like I mentioned before, the nutmeg is optional. I'm choosing to put at least a pinch. We're going to let this sit to a boil and then let it simmer for 15 minutes. But right now we're just waiting for it to boil. All right, so it finished simmering. We simmered it for 15 minutes. Now we take the rice that we've been draining. 20 minutes into this process is now that we're putting it into the caldero. And so now we're going to bring it to a boil. So I'm going to bring up the heat to like a medium so it boils. I'm going to leave it uncovered so that I can watch it, let it go for 15 minutes. And what we're looking for is that the rice is going to absorb the liquid. I think it's pretty dry now, right? Okay. So now we are going to be adding the reserved coconut milk, and we're going to add the sugar, which is 1.5 cups of sugar, and then we're going to add the raisins and the coconut. Now we can stir it in. Then we turn it back down and simmer it for 15 minutes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take out the cinnamon sticks and the ginger and the cloves. Now this is best served cold.
And what's great about this is you can prepare it ahead of time.
Yeah.
And it can be ready for your party or to bring to a party.
Okay, so this is the finished version, the one that we just did. And again, you can let it sit on the counter and come to room temperature and then put it in the refrigerator because it's really best served cold. So in our case, we already had one coming out of the refrigerator. And
this is what it will look like.
And this is what it will look like once it's cold. And again, you can serve it cold or you can serve it at room temperature.
Either way, it is delicious. So as we say in Puerto Rico, buen provecho, bon appetit, feliz Navidad, and have a happy 2017. And remember, if you missed any of the details, you can find the whole recipe on our website, CatholicCourier.com.